Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. Thank y'all for staying with us as we progress through the show towards the end of the night. It's time for the rants and the closings. Big Rube, you up first, brother. What you got, man?
Oh man, the greatest thing ever.
Time for you to smash them.
I mean, we'll see what I can do. I appreciate the fact that I finally got the apology that I've been wanting for the longest time. I mean, because I think it's fair that we received an apology for it, because realistically, it probably, how should I say it nicely, it probably has destroyed the hearts and minds of children everywhere. And the fact that it still goes on almost annoys the crap out of me. So, this week, the director of Frozen, Jennifer Lee, apologized to the parents for Let It Go. Frozen, if you're under a rock, made by $1.27 billion worldwide, and that song, Let It Go, blah, 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 whatever. Well, she apologized because, basically, their kids just singing all the time. They're brainwashed. And parents like, oh, my daughter loves it. Oh, she sings it all the time, and blah, blah, blah. And, like one of my friends, his daughter loves Frozen, and they even have like this little recorder that plays a song, and she has a microphone, she can sing in it, and, the song's horrible, but, daughter loves it. I mean, Frozen. Yeah, I mean, like, Frozen took over, like, kids under the age of, like, 6, I think babies were singing this song, that's how bad it was, but, she apologized because, she runs into friends and people on the street, and they're just like, oh, my daughter sings this song all the time, yeah, love this song, we love this movie, and she's like, it was cool collecting that $1.27 billion for the movie, but I can understand, maybe it's time for your kids to do something else other than sing Frozen all day. And I appreciate the apology because I personally don't like Frozen. I am by far on the minority with that, and that's okay. But I'm not a fan, and I think that the apology is definitely necessary. And with all it's almost embarrassing. All the people decided to make parodies and sing it, even down to our military. Really, our military singing "Let It Go." Get out my face with that. I mean, to me, I hope they got money or something, and they were dared to sing it, and they won like $1,000 a piece. Because first of all, to videotape it, to sing it and then get videotaped, that leads to a strong hell no for me. So I've never been a fan of the movie, the song, anything. Maybe because I'm not between the ages of 3 and 6 and a girl. So it's just one of those things. I'm not a fan. However, I will say this, on a side note, the show Once Upon a Time, they adapted the Frozen girls or something in the TV show, and basically they came up with this ice witch and all this other stuff. I mean, that was momentarily interesting for about a week and a half, and I just didn't watch that either. So, but I appreciate the apology, Jennifer Lee. Thank you. I wish more people would apologize for stuff like Bobby Shmurda needs to apologize for that horrible ass Shmurda dance song, which is terrible. And everybody who likes that need to apologize for liking horrible music, because I mean, just one man's opinion, Bobby Shmurda is whack. Just putting it out there. You can take with it what you want. I don't really care. Other than that, I really haven't talked about too much this year. This may be my last time in 2014. And the cool thing about it is I don't really have any Chris Brown news. Which is really good. Except that he apologized to his girl like a couple of weeks ago, but I don't want to get into speculation because I like facts. Other than that, I hope everyone has a very happy holidays and a great end of 2014. Maybe 2015 will be good for you. Other than that, just hashtag, stop Bobby Shmurda and we be good. So, other than that, it's Big Rube, it's a smash, and please, hashtag stop Bobby Shmurda. Thank you.
Ain't no half stepping with Marcus JSY. You want to tell everybody why you feel that you are such a grown woman?
Because I am. I'm a grown woman. Can I hear just a tiny little bit? Ooh.
There you go. There you go. There you go. You got a little bit. You got a little bit. You got a little bit. Go for it.
Okay. So, don't have that much really. Just thank you for listening tonight. We appreciate it. We love it. We absolutely need it. I have a favorite song since you mentioned Frozen. And it's Would You Like to Build a Snowman? I do that to my daughter. When we go out, I just break out into song and she's like, would you stop that? I love it. I love it. But it's almost the end of the year. I wonder what we have done differently. I thought about that a couple of nights ago. What have I done differently to better myself? So I'm going to challenge you to think about all that you've done this year and to come up with just one thing that you have done to make yourself a better person. I'm on that. I'm going to actually give you a book, and I'll post the name of the book. I can't remember it exactly. I believe it's called Learning You or something similar to that I'm doing. And I will tell you that this book is no joke. It's hard. It talks to you just a little bit throughout the pages of the book. There's only a little bit of information it gives you. Out of all the maybe 300 pages of the book, it asks you questions about you, and you got to answer them about you. So it really, really makes you think. And that book, if you haven't come up with anything different to help make you a better person this year, it can help you for next year. But I'm going to put down the title of the book for you. And I'm looking for something fun to do. I know you all gotta miss my fun. You gotta miss my fun. So I'm trying to work on something fun for you. Other than that, I want you to just keep listening on Mondays. Keep listening on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays from 3 to 4 p.m. for Conversations from Your Sister with myself, SY, and Lissa P. Thank you so much for coming by tonight. We love you, love you, love you. But that's really all I have to say. No big nothing to do tonight. Just be good, do a good deed, and I will talk to you Monday.
Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. Live from the Den. Legacy Internet Radio. Thank y'all, everybody that's been listening to us tonight. We appreciate everybody checking in with us, everybody that listened to us on TuneIn, everybody that's listening to the sound of our voices right now on YouTube for our replays. We appreciate that. We appreciate our sponsors, Live Action Captions, as well as Free Spirit Enterprises. Want to go through my thank yous for tonight. Thank you to my brother Sid. What up, bruh? For listening to us tonight. Thank you to Michelle K listening to us. Thank you to Hakeem checking in from Jersey, as well as my sister G checking in from Jersey as well. Special thank you to our very own comedian that's Lissa P, who came in studio. She's not with us. She's left the building, but you can hear her on Wednesday nights on the Green Room version 2.0 with Jay Grizzy and Lissa P, as well as on Saturdays on Conversations from Your Sisters with SY and Lissa P on Saturdays. I'll go through the show lineup right now. Of course, you're listening to Ain't No Half Steppin' with Marcus J. Hear us every single Monday night right here on Legacy Internet Radio, and live in radio on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. hosted by Mr. LP Steven Sykes. Of course, I mentioned before the Green Room version 2.0 with Jay Grizzy and Lissa P every Wednesday at 7, All Throttle Radio. The Biker Show, Motorcycle Culture from an Urban Perspective, 7 p.m. every Thursday. Getting you ready for the weekend. You got the pregame every single Friday night at 8 p.m. Playing music most of Saturdays. Did They Just Play That? The music only show. Of course, Conversation from Your Sisters with SY and Lissa P airs at 3 p.m. Deep House Sessions with DJ Renee Melendez at 7. Bob Marley and the Family Reggae Music Mix at 9 p.m. on Saturday nights, going through the night. And then on Sundays, midday, during the morning, we're playing gospel music. We started it this week. It was successful. And so we are going to make sure that we have you guys continue to check in with us there. Very, 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 very special thank you to SY's mom, who was checking in with us tonight. We miss her presence here in studio. She came in and checked in with us a few times in the past, and so we hope to see you come in here and come and give me a big ass hug, give me some maternal energy, and I guess you can hug your daughter too. Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. It's time for me to close out the show with my rant and my closing, and I ain't going to be long. I am going to be very brief. Tonight, I do want to give you guys a heads up about something that we got going on. The Throttle King MC. Wonder who those guys are. Well, Throttle King MC is a part of All Throttle Radio. They're one half of All Throttle Radio. In the spirit of the season, the men of Throttle King MC will be sponsoring their 4th annual Bikes for Kids on Saturday, December 20th, 2014. The goal is to make sure they can provide new or slightly used bicycles to as many children as possible between the ages of 5 and 15. They're requesting your assistance in helping them reach their goal in doing so. And the Throttle Kings challenge any organization. Legacy Internet Radio has been challenged. Ain't No Half Steppin' with Marcus J has been challenged. Enliven Radio has been challenged. The Green Room version 2.0 with Jay Grizzy and Alyssa P has been challenged. The pregame has been challenged. Conversations from Your Sisters has been challenged. And Deep House Sessions with GJ Renee Melendez has been challenged. Every single piece of our crew has been challenged to fill a child's heart with the joy of the holiday season by donating a minimum of 2 new or slightly used bicycles. Monetary donations are going to be accepted towards the purchase, and they will be asking that all donations go to the Throttle King MCs as soon as possible, but no later than December 18th, this Thursday. Thanking everybody for their appreciation as well as their generosity. For more information, please contact Eric Royal, also known as Big E. He is the road captain. Contact him at 804-306-9220 if you are looking to participate and help the Throttle King MC with their 4th annual Bikes for Kids. Look, y'all, it's the holiday season. No child in the world should go through a holiday season without getting some sort of gift, and they're looking to buy bicycles. All of us who are listening and all of us in this room, remember the first time we got our first bicycle for Christmas. We remember the joy that we had, and remember how cool it was to go outside, some of us up north, to ride that bike in the snow. You didn't care. Make sure that you think about that and you remember how you felt. You want to make sure that you give back. You want to give that same joy to another child. There's still plenty of time. You got 3 days to contact Eric Royal. We also know him as Big E. He is the road captain of the Throttle King MC. So contact him at 804-306-9220 if you want to participate. I can tell you that we here at Legacy Internet Radio have participated. Ain't No Half Step on Marcus J has participated as well, and it's very imperative that we keep in mind that no matter what our religious affiliation is, the holidays is about family, it's about love, and most importantly, it's about the children. Keep that in mind. Make your donation. Contact Eric Royal, Big E, the road captain of the Throttle King MC at 804-306-9220 to take a child and make their holiday about as special as it can possibly be. That's my rant. That ain't got nothing to do, but we ain't here talking about tonight. It's the end of the show. Thank y'all, everybody, for listening. I want to remind y'all that independence is key to building your legacy. I also want to say peace to all the stars and all of the squares. In the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty. Those are the words of Bob Marley, who you hear singing in the background. And you know how stepping with Marcus J. We will be back with a very, very, very special show with the entire crew of Legacy Internet Radio in studio next week. We'll be back right then. Peace.